This thing live? Hello? Looks like it. There it
There we
is.
go.
Can I keep tapping on it? You guys like that? Hello? Hello? Like I'm out.
And that's not. How's it going?
Good evening.
Got us a good one here. Old Timothy Hussey.
There's the pulse.
Darryl McLaughlin. I know it's McLaughlin, but I'm gonna call him McLaughlin.
McLaughlin.
McCracken. He could be like McCracken.
Bob the Strachan. Let's see.
Let's get the party started. Yes, ma'am. We're gonna have a good time tonight. I feel like it's been forever since we've got to commentate together.
It has been.
And last time you weren't feeling very well, so you were kind of just here, coughing
just
everywhere.
hacking and spreading the COVID around, no big deal.
I didn't get it.
No.
Unvaccinated. I was right here beside you the whole time.
And I am vaccinated, and I got it. So I mean,
it's a beautiful world we live in. Moving along.
Right?
Look at all that chalk up there. I put new. Oh, okay. They brought their own color. I bet that Darryl that's got that light color. I just feel like it is. And ball fell. Oh no.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's a rough little kick.
He's like
Right out
this.
the game.
So this is how we're starting, huh?
Right, that's just never fun. I'm supposed to stop drinking soda. Just never works. I feel like there's somebody out there that gets mad at us every day, because every day at like 2 to 3 o'clock we lose one follower and one like, and then we gain him back later on the night. It's like, what is happening? It's so funny. Like sitting there watching, like just paying attention.
Don't worry, I'm not coughing as much.
It's getting better. It's getting better. Man's just trying to live.
Yeah, that's it.
So good news, we are up to 1,100 added guaranteed on the Dave Haithman Memorial.
Rim shot.
Yep, just wanted to clarify that. We got the old $100 in donations here, and we had an extra 500 come in from, does he want to be known?
Yeah.
Mr. Tom Gorman from the 526 Club, the legend around here, so stepping up once again and helping us out. Always appreciated. Oh, man.
Kimberly says screaming at the screen doesn't work. You can just always try to scream louder. If your neighbors don't hear you, then you're not doing it right.
That's true. That's a good try there. I was trying to use the paint thing to do the drawing, so I did the screen capture right. And don't do that. It went and it went infinite, and then the noise went and it like went way up and like based out, and I had to turn it off. I was like, what the hell just happened? So some kind of loop there. We don't want to get wrapped into.
What a shot.
I will.
Hope these guys coming with it.
I think Darryl's tired of losing. He's like, man, I'm gonna come here to win.
He's like, I got nothing to lose. You put me up against just tell effort and I want some.
Right, it's kind of a sweet position to be in.
There you go.
Just here having fun. I mean, honestly though, with 3 pit battles left, if you won 3, he's right there in the mix. So that's what's weird about it. That's
the old Zeppelin. Me and my family would call him Zep Dog. We're close like that.
you should just roll this in. I don't even.
Yeah,
there's no
you
need
just
to-
take the shot. It's there. I mean, he's been draining the hard one, so
Oh,
he's like, you know what? I just want this to be easier.
I mean, it was a confident shot. You like to see the confidence right out the gate.
Yeah.
You'll see a less confident player just roll that in, but for me, I think it was the right shot. Just roll it in.
Yeah, for sure.
Straight in. D-dog. Oh, wait a minute. All right, there we go. This is Tim Hussey. 551. Not really. He hasn't played in any of our events, but we know about what he plays, about 570ish, I would say. But we got him as a 551 just so because we know he's a Division III player. So once we get some things turned in, hopefully that'll balance out. He's ranked 7th, rocking and rolling in this thing. With this match here, he'll be within 6 points of 4th place.
Really?
Just playing pit battles. That's it.
Yeah. We can't play on the weekends, so this man works on the weekends. Sounds horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it's no fun. So a little bump there.
I don't think that hurt him. I think that kind of helped a little bit. I mean, the shape to the 4 is going to be pretty nasty, but got to worry about this long shot. And
Yeah, you got to peer this one, huh?
guess you don't have to make it, but I think the safety's harder than just. Well, that was unfortunate. From Quinn.
Whitney, you need to get in here. You're right on the line, too. You are, let's see, where are you at here? It's 3. 8th place in Division 4. You're literally
14
one
points.
battle away from being in 4th place. I'd like to see her versus Kat, but
Yeah, that'd be.
Kat's getting challenged by everybody, so.
Yeah.
I think that would be a proper match, though.
Yeah.
That'd be a good one. Pretty good opportunity for another out here, huh? 6 balls a little. It's not tricky. I mean, the 5 balls right there. You just roll it on down. Nice and easy. You just don't want to be straight in here.
Yeah, for sure.
If you're on the rail, that's probably best. But I'd play it just to come up short. I want to be about where like a diamond up.
He's also got to hit this 5 a little thinner than he does.
Yeah, like you were saying, you need to hit that thinner. If you got a whole pocket there, you can cheat.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think so. We need to get them two in a pit battle. A little thick
So it's
there.
going to lock up.
Yep, he's going to get right in behind this 8. Oh, no.
Lock it up.
Oh,
Oh, the 7's in the way, the 8's there. That got dirty. Could have been a lot worse, though. He could have been on the other side of that 8 ball. At least here, I think he can kick in behind the 7. And
I think he's shooting straight at it. I think he's got a whole ball to bank at it.
it's just ignorant.
I like that shot, my man.
That's what you call a dink it and sink it.
Oh,
Oh, no.
my goodness. There's a hole right there. Why did he punch that so? Oh, well, I see why, but you know, that's actually a lot easier to do than people think right there. When you're trying to punch it, he can get away from you.
Mm-hmm. Jared, he still wants his dink it and sink it shirt. What in the the world? I didn't even know that was there.
What is this? I think it's yogurt.
That's horrible.
I don't know. I think it's yogurt. Where's my barbecue wings? Damn it.
They gotta be, I guess that we didn't order them too long ago.
Oh, they're here. Arriving now.
Wow. That was fast. That's our fastest
That was
one yet.
like 20 minutes. What the? Are they sure them wings is cooked?
Did they just fly here themselves, or?
Here,
Do what?
yeah, I think they're, it says arriving now.
Okay.
Well, fastest DoorDash delivery ever. Love to see it. All right, Darryl McLaughlin up 2-0 here. Quite the uphill battle for Tim from here. No, Brian. Darryl's just playing some good pool right now, and unfortunately, Tim is just making some late game mistakes. So that's going to cost you against pretty much anybody.
She's like, I thought I was delivering to Planet Fitness for a minute. She's like, that's kind of counterintuitive.
Somebody said on my stream last night they think the match would be, me and Jeff's match would be more better even. So I was thinking, yes, please, please play even. What the hell? You can't judge matches in Fargo's off of a couple games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not even really about the win or loss with these. Like, you gotta just watch the way people move the cue ball, their choices at the table. That really, to me, dictates the quality of player and whether a Fargo's off or not.
For sure.
Doesn't matter the score or match or anything of that. Just certain qualities of the player will tell you.
Yeah, because Tim's last few matches, people think that he'd be like a 670.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, he played great. Some napkins. Bam. What do we got here? Awkward spot here. You know that 9? Do you think the 9 goes here? It's got that sweet angle to kick it.
I know, it kind of looks like
Oh no, he couldn't even. Put a hell of a mess on that just to get.
Mm-hmm.
All right, folks, we're gonna eat a little bit. If you can hear us chomping, I apologize. Sort of. Start. Look at these. Some bitches.
Oh, man. They used to have the best teriyaki wings on the planet, and then they got rid of it.
So I didn't even see teriyaki on there.
Mm-mm. And then their French fries were the best French fries ever too, and they've changed them.
Seems like every time I get fries at like a wing place, they're real soggy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just not a fan of them. It's been a while. Hit me with a few celery sticks though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
What a shot.
Darryl in the house tonight, ain't he? Love to
He's
see it.
playing well.
Yeah, I give old Hector props for firing me up last night.
Yeah.
He said, old Hundley, looks like old Hundley ain't going to be able to get there or something like that with this spot. He wasn't meaning nothing by it, he's just stating the obvious. Jeff was shooting great, and he's absolutely right. If Jeff would have stayed at that pace, I don't think I can get there because he's playing perfect. He's playing perfect. You know what I mean? So it's tough to beat. But yeah, I got fired up, man. So every opportunity I could, I was like, and then I stayed up last night and I started counting them. I was like, went home and I was like, I don't think I made very many mistakes. Boy, let me tell you, I made a lot of mistakes.
That's how I feel too.
I was looking at it and then you know, at one point, I kicked a 2-ball, right? And this really bugged me. Jeez. This really bugged me. I kicked at a 2-ball, and from the camera angle, you can tell that it was a bad hit.
Yeah.
But when I shot it warp speed. And I thought it looked weird, so I kind of got up, and I remember asking him, I was like, was it good? And he didn't say anything. So I was like, looked kind of weird, and I just, you know, and then kind of walked off. And he jumped at the ball and then missed or whatever. I ended up winning the game. And it wasn't a factor as far as score in this, like, final set. You know, it wasn't close. But it still bothered me because it's like I didn't even realize it as a player. I thought it looked weird, but it was so close and so fast. I thought that was just why, you know. And then I did question it. So I felt good that I questioned it at least vocally. I vocalized that it looked weird, and then he didn't say anything, so I just moved on. But I wanted to say that before anybody else was watching it and be like, there was a bad hit here, you know. Pointed it out. Because nobody was more bothered by it than I was, trust me. I literally turned the stream off. I haven't even watched anything after that. As soon as I watched, it just bummed me out hard. I was like,
yeah.
Just finished it. After that game, I just finished that game to see if it mattered. And it, you know, I ended up winning the game, so I was really like, man. 2-1 here. But like I said, it didn't have a final outcome. It wasn't a hill or nothing like that. So at the end of the day,
And it's alternate break. I mean, it's not like you did that and then you ran the set out.
appreciate that, Jared. Brandon's the same way as I am. That's what we. That's what we stay true to. Stay true to the game. I would not feel good walking away knowing that I cheated somebody. I just don't understand it. Putting moves on people and things like that. I just don't understand the mentality of doing it. I just try to sit quietly in my chair and play. You know, off the table, I can be a handful. I can talk a lot and this and that, but on the table, I feel like I'm very respectful. And, you know, every now and then you know, you get a little frustrated and stuff and things like that, but it's never towards the opponent, ever.
Mm-hmm. I was explaining that to my dad too. It's like, I was like, I never, even outside of pool, like I never get really frustrated at people. I get frustrated at situations.
Right, yeah. Yeah, you don't point it at people. I'm just now learning that, my friend.
That was a shot there.
Yeah.
Check this out. Over. Oh, I'm late.
Yeah, you're on the. Yeah.
Typical. How do you like the wings?
Actually, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Best ones I've had. The boneless.
Yeah.
It's weird. You can take the same sauce, put it in a bone-in wing, and it tastes completely different.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh look, you don't like it. I like it. Just put a nice pure draw stroke on this. Draw it back to that middle diamond. That's all you got to do.
Yep. He's been playing really well and moving the cue ball really well, so.
This is all about just concentrating on a nice pure stroke and contacting that cue ball dead center with, you know, exactly. Oh, he's gonna.
He's going
I
high
don't,
ball.
I don't like this. You're gonna have to hit this ball really well.
Oh.
And he hit it about as good as he did it. That was a pretty good shot.
Mm-hmm.
I still think if he just stops the ball, you know, he could have just stopped the ball and had the same shot. Other side. Giving him a hard time here. That was good out though. Good shoot. All right, so he's gonna try to stop the bleeding here a little bit. We're on a 3-5 race. That's manageable. Sometimes you get to where your opponent's like 2 away, and you're just like, oh man.
Mm-hmm.
And winter break, you're not feeling too bad if they're 2 away still, you know, as the better opponent on paper, right? You're still thinking, okay, just let me get a chance at the table. It's fine. As long as they're not on the hill, you still feel good about it. Like, once they get to the hill, it's just like, oh, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, got to play perfect and hope they don't get any lucky rolls. Like,
yeah.
It's turned into a nightmare. I'm going to get my shameless plug in here in a little bit. Don't you worry.
Jared, calling 2 fouls on yourself. The only way to reverse that and make yourself feel better is you have to call a dink it and sink it right after that. You just got to call it.
Just good break there.
Oh, he's got the one.
Oh, don't do it 2 ball. It's always the
No.
last ball rolling.
It is too. Look.
Why? Why is it why? You know, I was messing with the dink it and sink it logo.
Nice.
I was trying to get something together. I can't think of what kind of picture we could put with it though, you know? Like obviously just the words, it's fine, but what embodies dink it and sink it, you know?
I don't know.
What do you think, chat? What embodies the dink it and sink it in one image? This could get weird. A 9 don't go, I don't think it goes. No.
I think I see what he's trying to get at.
What are you talking about?
Like where you finish with the golf stroke or whatever, and instead of it being a golf club, it's a pool cue.
For the dink it and sink it?
Mm-hmm. I was kind of picturing like, I don't know. It's a good question.
It is, right? I sat there for about an hour staring at that screen, going through pictures and just trying to get inspiration. Couldn't find none. Just like, it got weird for a minute. I'm not gonna lie.
It's like a Goodwill Hunting, where he's at the chalkboard. Just nothing but numbers and math equations. What are you doing? Trying to figure out dink it, sink it.
Figure out what's going on with this dink it and sink it here.
I guess it could be a pool table, and then like a little image of like a little black line kind of like following the cue ball, like it had just went over something and then it's hitting a ball into the pocket, like a jump shot, like maybe the, oh, I'm delayed again, but whatever. Whatever works.
See what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I got it. Just seen it in my head. You got a marker in this bitch?
We should.
It's rated R, so I can say the B word.
We warn people.
That's right.
We have a disclaimer. And we emphasize the word dis on claimer. put like the 8-ball in front of that or something, like in under the circle there.
I was thinking a ball with our logo. Ball. Then have our Table Titan logo, or maybe if you want a logo or something. Or I didn't make a personal logo. I didn't even put Table Titan logo on all of our stuff. But this I could
Do like TTS or something on it.
I can do something on the ball to make it look cool. It look like it's jumping it. Just have the path, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Take it and sink it in there. And then just
That'd
have
be
it in like a
Yeah.
thing. Boom. Done, my friend. We've got the design. There you go. That's how it happens.
Next thing you know, Jared's gonna be out wearing a T-shirt with that logo on it.
Thanks, Jared. Appreciate it.
Try this last one.
Did you want any of these barbecue or stuff?
No, I'm good, man. I wasn't hungry. I just really ate those because once I had one, it was hard to stop eating the other ones.
I know you don't want these hot ones. What is this thing? Garlic parmesan?
Mm-hmm.
Parmesan. I call it parmesan.
Parmesan.
That one gets onto me all the time. I just mess with
For every day, different color. This is my blue with polka dots. This is my gray with stripes. Mr. Gourmet.
The legend. Gotta tell you. It's not bad.
I still like Buffalo Wild Wings garlic parmesan better, but garlic parmesan at Buffalo Wild Wings is more saucy. That one's dry.
I don't say I like the saucy.
Yeah.
Flavor's great though.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. We're food testing here on the old TTS network.
See where Players Club of St. Louis has a big old monster building now? I think they've got like 8 tables or something.
Awesome.
You're gonna start doing tournaments, we'll have to go up there and play in one.
Yep.
I don't know what this means. Put it on.
Wear it. Getting calls from other parents. What is this stinking and sinking? Just give them the tag. Just tell them. I'm gonna make some cards. So here's my plan, right? I'm just gonna make some cards, and it's just gonna have our logo with all of our socials on it. Nothing else. And I'm just gonna hand it to people randomly in Vegas.
Nice. That's what they do with the ladies.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just gonna. You see me out there in the line of them.
Just sit there shuffling them in your hand.
It's not bad anymore. It was terrible when I first went out there, man. I'm talking like just every like 10, 15 feet, it was somebody in your face. And they just get right in your face and do what you're saying. They pop it and stuff.
Yeah, they're just
Like,
rubbing across their fingers like so you can hear the cardboard.
Drive me
Like
nuts.
it's shuffling cards. And Darryl's 4-2.
Oh, wait.
Is
Did
it
I
3-3 maybe?
Did I do it twice? No, we're 3-2, I think.
Yeah, it is 3-2. Maybe you accidentally hit the +2. I've done that before.
I think I did. I think with all this technology, it'd have just a minus.
Right.
A minus one. Yeah. That's all.
There's a +3 there, but you know, whatever.
Right? Who counts by 3? Oh, I guess they're looking for
Oh,
basketball.
basketball. Yeah, that's true.
See, I should think before I speak. See, as I it unfolded right there mid conversation. Discovered it. Tom, you still coming to Vegas? I'm gonna ask him every time. I'm gonna hold it to you so he don't forget.
Okay, well, I was gonna use that 500 that I just pumped into the tournament to get there, but About a tank of gas for Tom.
Oh, good Lord.
Wonder if he's up to $8 yet. Tom, you just need to move to Springfield.
It honestly, like, I can't even really get gas. Because it just ruins my mood, you know?
Oh
It's
my
like,
gosh.
It just pisses me off as I'm pumping the tank. It's like,
Yeah. Oh, this snap ball was almost gonna go. It was off just a bit.
I eat those later. Those are delicious. Put it in this bag, alright?
Do you find it interesting? Like last night we have 0 commentary and we have
70.
like 70 or 80 people, and then now we provide wonderful content.
You know why? Because Big Daddy was on the stream. Don't worry, sports fans. I'll be on there after this match. Speaking of that, no. So listen. I'll wait till after this game.
I'm gonna need you to make it quick.
It feels shameless.
Who are you playing?
Jessie, Jelinek.
Oh.
Ask me how I know him.
I know how you know. The funny thing is, I had no clue, and I was like,
Really?
"Are you Courtney's brother or something?" He's like, "No, no, I'm not." I was like, "Oh, gotcha." Nah, he didn't have anything bad to say
we
at
don't
all.
get fucked up Brady bunch around here.
That's hilarious.
Anyway, you know.
He didn't have anything bad to say, so.
Nah, I don't. I like Jesse. He was on my team actually, APA, when I first met him.
Nice.
We almost went to Vegas with him. He actually he had neck surgery, and then like 2 weeks later came back and played in the LTCs and won. It was like, all right. So I don't know
He
what
got
they
second
did.
in that tournament we had.
Yeah. He can play a little. I'm not looking forward to the match. I'll tell you. Excuse me. But he challenged me to play, and I'm not one to steer from challenge seas.
He said he has a snooker table.
You couldn't tell me that a few hours ago when I accepted the match?
He said his family used to own a pool hall in California, and he said he was never like a pool player. He just enjoyed playing, but he does have a snooker table at home, supposedly.
I was feeling a lot less confident about this, but you're supposed to drop that kind of knowledge on me, bro. Man.
We've got them Tuesday through Friday, Jared.
Yep. And we're actually going to have double the slots.
Yes, that's exciting. New felt.
I'm so
Double
excited.
slots.
Oh, man. Got that new 7-footer coming in. We're going to have some tournaments out of here. Oh, man, I can't wait. Be a good time. I think no problem we can get some high entry, small field tournaments out of here. Remember what they did up at Smoking Aces a long time ago on the bar box with Skylar and Shane and all them, and it was like
yeah.
$1,000 entry or something, raced to like 18.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a tournament. We could do something like that easy over the
Mhm.
course of a weekend, which is what I think that's what they did too. I watched the end of that when Skylar double dipped Shane.
Oh man.
It was nasty. And then I messaged Skylar immediately, said, SVB who?
Nice.
That was when this rain started, man. That's when he just started going nasty. Not real. I mean, he was still dominating at that point, you know, but that's when he just really let loose.
Whenever Shane's, after Sky beat Dennis in that long race, Shane said he was coming for Sky's mullet.
Yeah.
So I got on there underneath that comment, and I was like, Shane, don't you like your ice cream with 2 scoops?
No, that's not right.
And tagged Sky in it, and he would put a laughing emoji on there. I haven't talked to Sky in a while, but I was talking to him there for a little bit.
They
He's a
still
cool
across the pond there over in Euro?
I don't think so. I think he's back. He's actually getting ready to play at that Racks on the Rocks tournament coming up.
Oh, in Peoria or whatever, Illinois, I think, yeah. Oh, man, I'm thinking about going down to Fayetteville this Saturday for a little tournament down at Old School Billiards. And then Sunday, they have a tournament in Russellville at Beezer's fine billiards. They have a 9-ball tournament there as well. Both of them same, rated 9-ball. Kind of like a Fargo thing, kind of like what we're doing, so many points.
Yeah. Jeremiah Holman was wanting me to go with him to the one at Terry Willis's.
This weekend?
Yeah.
Nice.
But the wifey's getting back Friday and haven't seen her in a while, so I'm going to hang out with her and try and get this new pool table in.
Yep. I can't wait. Still got to find a road dog, though. I'm gonna
Message Jeremiah.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Oh, Holman. He's probably the guy that unfollows us and follows us every day.
Right. He's one of my favorite people, man. He said his boy's actually done with baseball, so he's going to get to start playing some pool again.
Oh, man.
See, I haven't coughed but like once every 30, 45 minutes.
It's a good talk-to-cough ratio.
It is. Before it was one word every like 6 coughs. It still hurts though, man. I've been coughing for like a month straight, like right in the center of my chest. It just hurts nonstop. My lungs are like, dude, come on. Like, give me a break.
I'm not a doctor, but it's a clear sign of herpes.
Lung herpes. They call them the lurpies. I might have us a junior pit battle set back up.
I seen somewhere, I guess maybe it was Facebook or something.
Tyler Smith and Landon, Lefty.
Old Lefty.
That'll be a good one, man.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler finished 5th, 6th in that Tulsa Deep Pockets tournament that we all drove up to.
Nice.
He lost out to Shane McMinn and had a chance to beat him. He's only 15, Tyler is. I'm telling you, that's going to be a great match because Landon plays really good too. It'd be fun to get like a group of players and just go and bade tournaments. Titans assemble. It's time for battle.
So I pulled out my old jump stick today.
I saw that sitting over there.
Feels good. I had it dialed in, man. I kept jumping and jumping. Like I jumped for like probably 20 minutes with the other stick, and just consistently was just not hitting anywhere where I wanted to hit. Like couldn't get over the ball consistently. It just didn't feel good. And so I was like, screw it. I'm just gonna try this other one. And man, I started hitting with it, and it felt good. It felt solid. So that's what I'm going with. 4-3.
I seen how Grayston is with his Doug Burnett, and then Greg Hogue just got him one.
Yeah.
They look like they hit pretty well.
I used one for a long time. They do jump well. I just I don't know, something about this poison, man. I really like it. The weight, I think it's for me, it's the weight of it. It's just really light.
I'm a big fan of the Predator. Aaron brought his in, and I was able to do the side jump like that, like get your elbow underneath your wrist, kind of, and just kind of effortlessly, just like it seems like it's more control. You can just kind of pop it,
right? Like
and it just yeah, exactly. That's who I was trying to kind of imitate, and it effortlessly hops, and it like controls itself, like it just starts rolling the second it lands instead of that violent.
Yeah, the skipping.
Yeah.
Darryl's breaking. Oh, that was Tim that broke, was it? Can't tell.
Yeah, that was Tim. Darryl was breaking good though.
So yeah, Darryl breaking.
We actually don't have anything juniors. We just kind of have them mixed in, Jared. But as far as like junior leagues and stuff, there's a VNEA junior league that William Edwards. Actually, Jared's from like. He's not from Springfield, is he? Jared, you're in like closer to Joplin, right?
I think he's in Oklahoma.
Golden City, that's close to Joplin. Pretty sure anyway. Mike Hammond would be the guy to talk to about that. Oh, Lamar. This man's got me all over the globe. Looks like he's laying pipe on that picture there.
Should we be seeing these pictures?
Oh, this is his OnlyFans. My bad. Thought I was
Him and
on.
Jared.
We'll look up Lamar. Yeah, that's closer to the Joplin-ish area, which is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Mike's actually a little north of Joplin. So, yeah, we can get you in contact with Mike Hammond if you want. That's where Landon Barnett plays. And,
Silver Stroke. Tony Boyd.
Tony
plays out
Boyd,
there, too.
yeah. TBJ. It's like Odell Beckham Jr., OBJ, but TBJ. I like it better. But Tyler Smith from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Kid can flat out play some pool. And he's very smart too. Him and Landon kind of remind me of each other. Except for Tyler, it looks like he's 33 years old. The crazy thing to me, though, is Landon has only been playing pool for like 8 months.
Yeah. He's just got
He's just
talent.
natural, man. BFE to be accurate. His game's really mature for what it is. Or for the time that he's put in. Oh, yeah.
Got the vlog going as well. Gotta actually catch us working so people can believe it.
I'm in here in a blanket covered up. Don't mind me. Just chilling.
This is Brandon on a daily here. He's just chilling.
Yeah. With the Rams.
Ugh. I'm gonna burn it one of these days.
Reigning Super
I think
Bowl
it's the
champion.
source of all the corona. What's wrong with it?
Here, I thought it was the lime I had in my Corona. I was like, see, there it is.
Excuse me. Mine's the coronavirus. It's different. Excuse me.
We could have like a little junior tournament up here. That'd be cool. We did want to do that Moscone style. That'd be fun.
Maybe we could get something to where it's like do a 5-man Moscone, 2 juniors and a female on each team. But we can come up with it.
Oh yeah.
Between Mike, he can get a team from that area. I bet we can get a team.
Oh yeah, easily.
Let's do it.
So does that mean he gets TBJ and Landon?
Bullshit. I'm taking TBJ.
Can't have our TBJ. He's closer to Springfield anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure where they just moved to. I know they just closed on a house or moved or something. So he's going to have to just be classified as a Springfield player. And then we'll just have Tyler come in from Tulsa and call him a Springfield player.
It's a good shot there. Touch safe.
Tyler's a 482 Fargo. So he's almost a 500 player. Pretty sure Landon and TBJ are 450-ish. Oh, Landon's not even listed. I know Junior is because he kept popping up for his dad. 447. So yeah, they're both 450-ish.
All right, folks, so check this out. Me and Brandon are both making individual pages for different things. So Table Titans, we want to keep it all business for what we got going on, the streams and things, but we also want to bring you a bunch of other cool stuff like the inside of, just kind of behind the scenes of what we're doing and just day-to-day life and stuff. And that's what I'm doing. Brandon's going to do his own thing, of course, but I'm doing like day-to-day life of a pool player, kind of traveling around and just kind of giving you like just like I said, just day-to-day, all the ins and outs of everything I'm doing, and the just leading up to like the APA Masters I got coming on. But anyway, I've got a page. It's in the chat right there. I think you can go to it. Yeah, you can click it. That's where I'm at. Give that a follow. I'm also on TikTok, Instagram, and I'll get my YouTube going soon. That's where the actual vlog will be. So I'm going to have different content on each social media. Like Instagram will be like photos and things. TikTok's just going to be some videos and stuff. Short stuff, shots and things. And then YouTube will be where the actual vlog's at. And Facebook I'll just kind of update on matches and events and things like that. So, but yeah, check it out.
I'm just going to pour honey on my feet, not mine.
He's going to be on Foot Finder. Check him out on Foot Finder.
What is Foot Finder?
I don't know. I just... What?
Oh,
what?
Uh-huh.
So anyway, check out my page on on Facebook here.
Still can't laugh. Mike's been around for a while, so there's a chance he may have
3 found some.
Oh man! And to win the set at that.
He's the 3 foul bandit, bro. Can't be trusted. It's a tough spot here for Mr. Hussey. Is he gonna just come back and forth? Yeah.
I think he'll like it.
Yeah. It checked up on him. It looked like it was gonna slow way up, but
yeah, he likes it.
Yeah. Got to, right?
Nice shot.
Boom.
2-2 race.
Oh, baby. You gotta like that being, lose the first 2 games. Now here we are. Oh, Darryl.
I really do like Darryl. He's one of the nicest people I've met yet in a long time.
There he is. Fargo rating 450. He is ranked 40th currently in the Division 4, but with 1 win, it will pop him up to around tied for 18th. So, never know what can happen this month. We've got 3 pit battles available to everyone. We have 2 pit challenges we're going to have, and those will be 16 man, so that's going to be 32 people we'll have available to that. And then we also have our open event on July 16th.
1,100 added so far.
Yeah.
I'm still working on getting some more donations.
1,100. Love to see it.
Oh no.
Oh.
That 5 makes that pocket huge for the 9-ball too. I almost don't mind the combo here.
I think I'd probably even take this one.
Right?
Just because the 2 to the 3 is weird, man.
2 to the 3, the 5 and the 7. I mean, it's just all kind of bunched up funny.
Now if the 3 goes in a corner, I'm like, what is he gonna look at? Oh, he's gonna play a 3-ball combo. See, I don't like that at all. You gotta control. See, the problem is 3-ball can get away from you and get up underneath that 9. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what he's gonna do here.
Yeah, because now you're controlling multiple things.
You got a lot going on. Got to control the cue ball. You got to control the 3-ball. 7 balls. You got to make sure you hit that combo hard enough so it pushes over to the rail and doesn't get hit. Hooked up on the. Oh, he's in a weird one here.
Yeah, because now that 3 is gonna float towards the 8.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
No, it's gonna still. The 7's the.
Look at this. Comes Comes out perfect.
Smelling like a rose.
I can tell you I didn't like it from the gate, but I'm loving it now.
Yeah.
What the hell? Oh, so he didn't even try the shot. Now, he said this earlier. He was going to just be playing smart. Not going to take any chances. That's also a little bit of my strategy playing Jessie. If I'm not going to take any flyers or anything crazy.
I'm gonna need you to win that one super fast.
I was playing fast earlier, so.
I think I have to be up at 4:15. Yeah.
Don't you even say 4:15 around me. It's blasphemy unless I'm going to bed.
Helps me multiple ways. It helps me stay out of the sun, and then I can get off a little quicker and maybe try and cool down a little bit before I come up here.
What do you get, like 2 or 3 hours?
Hopefully. I just have to make sure I get this job finished. I just can't work in the heat anymore, man. Like today, I only worked out for a few hours outside, and I am still fighting the headache from it. That was a heck of a shot. He's gonna get rewarded.
Yeah. Not all you can do there.
A little disappointed in Tom. Comes in, drops a high.
Yeah.
Talk about the Rams, I get nothing. Ooh, look at this.
There's a good shot.
Great shot. So what needs to happen is Predator needs to send a couple of 7-footers down here. I'll put one in my house. You can put one at yours. We'll test them for him.
Mm-hmm. Hey, bud.
Mr. Ryder.
You ready to see old daddy get whooped on tonight? No, I'm just messing with you.
So, does he have 2 profiles? Jesse?
I have no idea.
And then one with IE?
No idea.
Because his Fargo is underneath that name, but that's not his real name.
I think the only thing different is just the extra K, I think.
And it's just an E.
Oh, is it? I have no idea. Mr. Jelinek.
Jelineks are not the best spellers. Got a little weird there. Nothing he can't handle though. He's playing well.
All right, everybody. Right now is the time. Hit the share button. Don't even think about it. Just share it. I want to see this number right here in front of me grow. I'm going to know if you hit the share button, okay? So don't be... And if I see you out personally, I'm going to ask you. All right? So it's going to be awkward for both of us. Save yourself an awkward situation. Just hit that share button. Takes like 2 seconds. Somebody just left. They said, nope. So I'm just going to leave. Killing me.
Not one share. Oh, there it is. I'm going to say that was Jared.
Oh, we can find out.
Oh, Tom. See, Tom never disappoints.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we're talking about the Rams about 20 minutes ago and he just blew right past it.
We need 90 more followers to 2,000.
Getting there.
Let's break. I think you got enough to make this.
I was sitting there thinking about what my Fargo would be if it started from when I first started playing.
You'd have like 1 million games.
1,986,000.
Oh, hit the 5 first?
It looks
Sure
like it.
did. Bigger than
See? Some good sportsmanship there.
That's wrong ball. That's wrong ball there, but I'd play that. I'd play the 6 up into the top right up there.
Here's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna spear this 4-ball with a bunch of top and get it to masse around 3 rails to the 9. Just all hug this rail.
Florian. I
Yep.
see it.
It's making me sick though, watching everyone on stream just make all these combos effortlessly.
Pisses me off every time I see it.
Yeah.
Look, this guy's actually lining up for the combo.
Yeah, he's taking a hard cut. Look
I
at
would have
this.
played underneath it all day.
Yeah.
Never in a million
Rolling
years
up.
would have tried this combo. And I'm not saying what he's doing is wrong. I'm just saying for
Terrified.
me, never doing it.
I don't care if they're welded together.
It better be absolutely just.
And then I'm still
cannot miss
scratching.
it. Like,
So
yeah, and then I
stupid.
get down on it worried about like a miscue or something, you know. Like
Oh man, that combo that Jeff made against you and then scratched. How nasty was that?
I was just like, thank God.
Right.
Couldn't take any more of these damn combos. I broke one rack last night, and the 9 ball just fought its way to the pocket, and everything was around it, like 3 balls was around it, and it never fell in, and just left him dead straight in. I was like,
Oh man.
I even commented, it's like, gotta love those racks. Like,
Yeah, I
you
saw
just
that.
break, and there's nothing you can do. Your opponent wins. It's like, oh.
I was at home watching the stream and Batman at the same time. I was fighting crime from bed. I've literally watched Batman on the plane and I've watched it falling asleep.
Thank you to the 2 people who shared that. Since I've
It was
asked.
Tom both times.
Tom
He's trying to bail everyone else out in the chat.
Why do we ask for shares so much? Well, that's the only way we can grow as a channel. That's how we get in front of new audiences and get it into places that it doesn't normally go. With the algorithm of Facebook, it's a brutal one. So we depend on you guys for shares and comments and likes. All that interaction helps us grow.
Sharing is caring.
It is. It's literally better than money.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of.
Jared's out on beer run. This man.
Be double.
Beer run. Beer run. This could be huge for Darryl. You just got to buckle down and put this hill. Double.
Right, if it just holds up there at least, it'd be
Right. A little harder.
Oh, man.
Nine's still in a little bit of a weird, I mean, it's not anything he can't handle, but could be an easier spot, so that's your only hope is just
Right,
hope the
bad
cue ball
shape.
gets weird to where he has to force something.
Right, that's what I'm always thinking. Like, at least make my opponent work for it. Make him do something.
Yeah.
So just to roll it in out, you know.
You play someone like Tim, you expect him to be able to run 4 balls with ball in hand. So it's always just terrifying whenever that cue ball just drops.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I don't like the way he's playing this. This can get really, really tough. If he doesn't roll past this angle, you're in a world of hurt. You've got to get this past that diamond.
You got
There
it.
you go. Okay. Yeah, that's where I'd be aiming past, like to the diamond. That's the minimum.
On that one, you definitely want to overhit rather than underhit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, under it becomes almost, just ultra tough. So what are you gonna do with it? Load it up with inside, and you know what I mean. Like, it just becomes a super tough shot. All right, first set going to Tim Hussey.
Is that a Hussey boy? That's a nice looking Hussey. Huffy.
I'm not sure what's happening with chat. I don't know.
They know. They know.
All right, rolling right into the second set. All these matches are best 2 out of 3. You think we'd put that somewhere?
Meh. People know. Oh, it's gonna be Tim. I'm on the delayed stream. They're already racking out there. It's already 3-3, and I'm over here still watching the lag. Sean Darryl's definitely shooting some good pool, man. We're always going to go back and find something we can do better, but he's playing good. Oh, that 4 ball had some spin, just enough to kick that 2 ball out. I think he can, I get so confused in here. I don't know who it is. It's either Bree, Nat, or Jeremy. I'm so confused. So confused.
I'm gonna hope that's Madeline.
Hey, there's 2 people this could be. What's up, Nat? Last time I saw you, I was sick and I didn't get to talk to you much. Which is a good thing because I did have the Cobus. appreciate it. With me, I never truly get better. I'm just on to the next thing. So I've just got the worst immune system on the planet. It's been that way since I was a young kid. I blame the hospitals. They almost killed me with the vaccines they give you, like your first ever shots as a baby. I almost died from them. My mom tells me this story all the time. She said she basically had to save me because they weren't even looking at me. She said I just went pale and limp and almost lifeless.
I'm fully convinced if you were a horse, they'd put you down.
Oh yeah. I'd be like probably about 16 glue sticks because the other 400 would be bad. How are these expired? We just poured them. Let's pour them in.
What?
Still on the glue sticks.
Some of my favorite things about glue sticks was like this old school meme. It was like colonial times, you know. It was like a guy sitting down like a bar, and it was like captions, you know. And it said, you know, if we melt down horses, I bet we could use it to glue other stuff, things to other things. And the other guy was like, "Man, is everything all right at home?"
So I did see that.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that, Jared, because I'm pretty much allergic to everything. So.
Except money.
Still good. Apparently people think that's all we're out for. Table Titans is out to make
I wanted
money.
to say it, but okay, yeah. We got called Take Titans the other day.
Did we?
Yeah, by that lady, Melissa something. She called us Take Titans. It's like, take what? We don't make any money, bro.
Yeah.
We don't make money doing this. In case anybody out there thinks we make money doing this, we don't make money doing this.
My $0 annual salary.
You know what we do? You know what we get? We get to eat dinner. That's the money we make,
right.
literally.
Right.
That's it. That's what we get out of this. Right now, it's growing, and we have no complaints. But don't call us Take Titans when we're just trying to live over here. You know?
We're just
trying to keep the lights on, keep the shows coming to you guys. What's the beautiful thing is, right? And I'll equate this to poker because the World Series of Poker is going on right now. People will go into a poker tournament, and they'll pay $150, right? Entry fee. Boom. Never blink an eye. Don't ask a word about it. Just pay it. 30 of that is going to TD fees. They never blink an eye. But you go to a pool tournament, and the TD takes $1 out of it, and people lose their mind.
Yeah.
And no, we're getting with the times, folks. These TDs, especially us, we do work.
Oh
Takes
man,
time.
we don't even just do like a tournament. We actually have a full-on event.
Yeah.
What Jeremy does behind the scenes is there's a lot of hours into it.
Yeah, I mean it's worth it. It's fun, you know. It's worth it. But how dare somebody get mad at us because we get paid to spend our time doing this? You know, they don't understand. Brandon works a 60-hour-a-week job and then comes here when he can. So I do, you know, what I can from my place and then come up here. So we're constantly working on this stuff. And again, not making money.
Yeah.
So that Take Titan comment really irritated me.
Yeah, my buddy was at a barbecue and they were talking about pool, and then we got brought up. He's like, "Oh, you guys, you know about Table Titans?" And he's like, "Yeah." He goes, "I used to work, blah blah blah," and like got into talking, and they're like, "Yeah, they're just in it for the money." And he's like, "I was about 4 beers in, you know." I was like, "I was feeling all right." So he's like, he's very well informed on what you guys do now, like what you're trying to do, and
nice. Yeah, we definitely don't take from the players. We always make sure the players come first and do what we can. But yeah, we have to get paid for our time to some degree, guys. We're not charging an arm and a leg by any means. Anything we charge is right in line with the best TDs out there. So it's no more, no less. And we feel like we run a pretty damn good event.
mm-hmm. I'll just throw him. Trenton Bowling was pretty ecstatic. He gets to play in some pretty good events there in Tulsa.
Oh, I bet. Dude, Tulsa's rocking down
Yeah.
there. I wish they more that I could get in.
Yeah. But he said, man, he goes, you guys did it right. He really appreciated the event and
Nice.
looking forward to come down to more.
Nice. Yeah, he's in 3rd place right now, Division II.
Yeah, he's going to be tough to beat.
Mm-hmm. Plays good. Man, that was a close shot there. Just kind of hung up on him. This can be awkward. I like just pulling this just off the rail. Just play it off the rail. Naturally, it should miss the 7.
Sure.
Oh, they're a good time.
Oh yeah, that's the events are super fun. I mean, we get guys like Shane McMahon and Justin Bergman and, you know, a mix of like Ryan Robinson and, you know, we get some big names that come down and play in them, and it's fun to watch those guys.
Yep. Tim Hussey, still cruising. So now that we've guilt tripped you, go ahead and hit that share button.
Yeah, another difference between us and the pool rooms around here is they all have a bunch of tables they can make table time off of.
Yep.
We have one right now. No one cares to play on the 9-foot table, so that's why it's leaving.
Yeah.
The only person that ever played on the 9-foot table didn't pay anything.
Right.
Hey, they've fallen. All of them have fallen.
Oh yeah, they lose. These races are tough, man.
Tell you, next season it's going to be even harder.
Yeah. Be a lot of fun too.
Yeah, next season's going to be the shiznit. Oh man, he wasn't off by much.
Oh, he's gonna get away with it. Look at this.
Safety the whole time. Hey, if I can cash in these events, I've cashed and went deep in 2 out of the 3 events. If I can do it, anybody can.
Mm-hmm. Just a little shot there, up and down real quick.
I'm snapping one of our events off next session. It's gonna happen.
I'm gonna go ahead and defend my championship. This Dave Memorial. Oh no.
He's kind of just like jabbing it. He's not doing like a full stroke there. He's just letting up and getting some jerkiness in there.
Turkey jerky.
Turkey jerky. I don't think you're giving him a hard enough time, obviously. Yes, agreed.
This
This is gonna be our. I think this is gonna be our best one. It's gonna be for Dave. There's gonna be a lot of players.
It damn well better be.
Oh, he
Look
jumped
at
over
this
that.
shot. Look at this. Folks, I'm pretty sure he was playing that.
I think he was trying to draw it back. I think he just lost a little bit.
You think he was trying to draw it?
Oh gosh. Yeah, I think he was trying to get like a power draw stroke.
Don't take this away from me, all right?
It was completely on purpose.
I mean, it's a playable shot.
It is, yeah, for sure.
But I don't know. Does he know that shot, though?
That's a super high level shot.
Yeah. Not everybody's thinking about that.
Right. Tim silently a 790.
Just an assassin.
Yeah, just.
No clue. Look right here. I'm gonna need some 4-rail shape out of my man.
Yeah, after that last shot.
Yeah. Right? Is it not sitting here perfect? Right? He's just 4-rail it. 4-rail shape.
I'm gonna slow roll this and just play the 4-rail bank on the 9.
How about 4-rail bank the 8 and then 4-rail bank the 9? Just Ryan Williams.
Think it and sink it.
Old pinky. You go old pinky on you.
These are hangers for Ryan.
Right? I shit you not, man. He hits the 4-railer better than anybody on the planet.
Yeah.
He wants to play me in a by the rail. So I'll play for fun on the stream. I ain't gambling with you no more playing that shit. I got out of it one time. I was able to break even. It was when you break and run 11 rails in 3 balls, we got issues. Like, I ain't shooting with you no more, man.
Yeah.
4-rail, 3.
Jeez.
3 in the side. It wasn't even a 3 like a normal. It was a 3. He shoots the 3 in the side better than anybody I've seen too. It's just nonstop. Yeah, there's 3 around in the side. Yeah. It's like, dude, I don't get it.
Oh, don't do it to me.
I guess I just don't shoot those shots. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The
like
first
bank specialist, you know.
I thought I invented that shot. The 3-rail on the side.
Like, right
yeah.
here.
I just hit it once on an accident, and then I lined it up, and I just kept making it. And I was like, "Look at the shot I just figured out." Like, yeah, that's pretty. Been around. What a shot!
Since forever. Get it.
Oh,
hold on.
Titty hook.
Titty hook. Give him some love. Titty hook.
Point hook.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, it's 2022.
I'll edit that out. No, I won't. Our editor's lazy as shit.
Drinks on the job all the time.
Budweiser Zero really gets him. I liked it. I did my day drinking on 4th of July, you know.
Nice.
Woke up and cracked me a cold Bud Zero. It's like, oh yeah. What's that do for you? I don't know, but it doesn't. I'm not sure you need to know the entry figures. Why is it rated R? Because every now and then we drop some F-bombs.
That was for our titty comment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. True.
If you're listening, Landon Barnett, my bad, buddy. He's probably like, I hear worse and say worse on a daily basis at school.
Thanks for tuning in.
Just so you are aware. That's child abuse.
I got her with a pop rock. One of those pop things. They didn't buy any bottle rockets for me to shoot at them. So I had to improvise. That's all I had.
You had to pop it and rock it.
Yeah.
Mr. Breeze, what's up, sir? Just a reshuffle there, basically.
Wonder how Jason's doing in the World Series.
I saw him post something about there's only 2 people left with a chance. One of his sponsored guys, I guess.
In the main still?
Mm-hmm.
Nice, okay. Because they're doing a bunch of day one, so that's brutal. Day one.
So is he still out there?
Well, I have no idea. It just started the 3rd.
Okay.
And there's like 5 or 6 day ones. And then I think there's actually 2 day twos now because they're having like a record field.
I'll show you what he posted. Pretty sure one of his guys. Tell me where you think this guy's at. That's not the right Jason.
I'd love to be out there playing the World Series right now. Oh man. I haven't played poker in a couple of years, but started playing it again like last week. Just a little bit messing around.
This guy's still in it, but where do you think he's at?
In the bathroom?
Definitely pooping, right? Love it.
What the hell?
Yeah, they're still in the main event.
Hey, I know Mark. Huh. He's from, yeah. He's from the Ozark thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's nice. I remember him from playing. I've actually played poker with him.
Nice.
Years and years ago. Years ago. Jeff said he's living the dream.
Yes, sir. Yeah, there's the Players Clubs now.
Oh, nice. Is that Justin Hall? No. Probably not.
Joey Avola. No,
Very
it's like
nice.
Jungerman.
That's the same shirt he wore.
Yeah, right. Still wearing
My
it?
man, buy him a shirt.
You placed. Heck, we made him buy a polo.
We know you have another shirt, Junkerman. Buy it. Goddamn.
We know you have that white polo somewhere. Put it on, brother.
Tom Gorman, you still in the chat? You never did answer me if you're coming out to Vegas, sir. Oh, hold on. Just Wingstop. Wingstop said, oh.
75, Jared. We try and, well, we make all of our events the same price, and so every event that we do for the TTBA is going to be $75. Yeah, no worries, man. Just take your time, Darryl. You got this. Oh, I jinxed them. No worries, man. We do the sign up starting at 10 a.m. and the players meeting and everything starts at 11. So normally the start time's 11:30ish or so. Tim is on with his banks tonight, that's for sure. Ooh. Thought he hit it pretty good. There you go, Darryl. Slow down, cue ball. Hey, we've got people taking the day off for it. Those of you who don't know Dave Haithman, he was a huge part of our pool scene. Very nice shot, Darryl. That is how it's done. Dave is a legend in this area. He, the way I met him is I played a junior league at Sharky's here in Springfield. I started when I was like 12, I believe. And he actually managed Sharky's, and Marinelle Hopkins was the junior league director. And she was really close with Dave. And I would always stick around after junior league and play either on the 9-foot tables or on the snooker table and play with the old timers is what I'll just call them. It was like Darren Everett and Bob and Jack Watts and Norm and Dave and all those guys back in the day. And Dave would show me anything and everything he could. What's up, Bob? How are you, sir? Always good to have you on here. Dave is a Missouri State champion, 9-ball. One of the stories he always told me that was really cool was whenever he was a teenager. I believe it was up in Columbia, Missouri. He actually broke Minnesota Fats. And he was like 18 at the time, I believe, and Minnesota Fats was up there. And Dave got into a matchup with him and sent him home without any money. He had a much better story to it than that, but Dave was definitely a legend. He passed away a couple years ago now, and it's not been the same without him. I used to talk to Dave all the time. That's true, Jared. There's lots of people right now doing some good things for our juniors. I really like what Inside Pool and Tracy and Lerma are doing, and they're bringing some spotlight out on some of the junior players, and they've hit several of our local players and some young kids that I actually know. And tell you, there's a class of female little 12, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old female players right now that are phenomenal. We've got Sophia Mass. She's one of my favorite. That girl is fearless, and she plays super strong. Haley Marion's really good. Savannah Easton, the Roadrunner. There's some more than that, but those are some of the ones I like to watch. Dominic Dunn from the Dunsky Dungeon. He has a cool little page and is a good person to know in the pool world. I'm pretty sure he's still with Jam Up. That's a nice shot, Tim. Dominic's one of her, I think he's her manager. And then Oscar Dominguez. He is a top-notch pro, one of the best players in the world. You can look on a lot of these young players' backs and you'll see Golden State Billiard Supply, and Oscar is the man behind that. So what he does for the juniors may not be noticed, but he does a lot. And someday, whenever I actually do get to make some money through this, I would love to do the same thing. I've said it before, I'd love to be able to help out the juniors and like Landon and TBJ and those kids, and if we can start pulling in some more money that we can designate to sponsor dollars, and love to be able to help those kids out and put them into some big events.
Man, like MJ said. Inside joke.
Yeah. It's talking about how big Dave was with junior players and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Especially junior players back in the early 2000s. He was in a great position. He took full advantage of it and didn't charge us a penny for table time. Junior leaguers got to play for free at all times. At Sharky's anyway. And I pretty much lived there for a long time. I think I made more money and won more tournaments whenever I was 15 or 16, because I would literally go to Sharky's all day and I would just play all the time. I'd wake up, go there, play all day, go to Mexican Villa, eat, go back to Sharky's, play, and then hit a tournament. Like there was just like one little break to eat, and then it was go find a tournament. But I was in stroke. I mean, everything was just second nature and just flowing because I had that opportunity, thanks to Dave, to just go and not only learn from him while I was there and the other big name players that used to go in there all the time, just like Dave. But man, he did a lot for me as a kid. And even past that. He was famous for his one-liners. He's just as inspiring or smart-assed one-liners all the time, man.
Oh, we tried to make it the side of it. Shit.
One that I always remember from Dave was, "How's it going, Dave? Oh, just another day in paradise." Every time. You can go on his Facebook page or my Facebook page or whatever, and we went to Vegas. I don't know if he was out there on a team or if we were just playing and he came out and watched us. But he was at the bottom of the stratosphere, and I jumped out of it. My dad recorded up top, and he recorded from down low. Yeah, man, that's one thing that's great about pool.
Oh, no. Yeah, you can play this game a long time and be good.
Yeah.
Look at Darren Everett. Look at them guys. I mean, look at Efren. You know, I mean, you can still play this game at a very high level, even in your old age.
Even if you start late and you're not at a high level, you can get there.
Yeah. especially with the age of information we live in. Players are getting good quick, man, because it's so much available. When we grew up, you had to find guys like Dave to help help you, you know. And so we were pretty fortunate in those regards. But.
I feel you, man. That's
A couple nights a week. That's probably more than you, B.
it's way more, man. I haven't played. I finally brought my pool cues back in here, but
Did you?
I haven't played since hell, I don't remember.
2 events, something like that.
I played the last event and went 2 and out, and it was ugly. But I didn't play any before then, and I haven't played any after that. So it's been a while.
Yeah, absolutely, Bob. Lots of practice, dedication to the craft. One thing I will say though is it's a feel game, and so you really have to play the game and put yourself in situations to really understand how you're going to compete in those situations. You can take a guy that practices every day hard for a year in his basement, you know, and plays great, phenomenal, runs out from everywhere every time, but you get him in a pressure situation where the money's on the line, people's watching, same guy can't make a ball.
Yeah.
You know, so it's all about situations. You've got to put yourself in the grease or in the box, as they say, and you know, whether it's money or whatever, it's just some kind of competition where your opponent is fighting for the win and not just having fun playing pool. So that's what it's all about. Look at this. Found the hole again.
Man.
I've played this game for 28 years now, and I'm still learning things that should have learned a long time ago.
Right.
But I finally took the time to, like you said, dedicate myself to it and really work at the game. And not just bettering myself at the game, but trying to better the game in the process. That's kind of what me and B are doing here with this Table Titans and stuff. We want to be better players, but we don't want to be better players in the game that it is now. It's not.
Right.
It's really just not an environment really that we're into. You know, like it's the lifestyle and stuff. It's, you know, it's not necessarily the best kind of lifestyle and a lot of things that come with it. And so we're trying to change that. And that's one of the reasons we're starting these pages so people can see the behind the scenes look at pool and not just the matches. You know, you can go check us out on these pages and see the day-to-day routine, you know, or exercising or just practicing or just hanging out, just, you know, whatever it takes to get right. But you're not going to see a bunch of drinking and partying and stuff like you see, you know, and hustling and stuff like that. We got to get rid of that.
Yeah, for sure. That's the one reason why pool is where it's at right now. I mean, it's known for that. It's known for the gambling and people dumping matches. I mean, that's the main reason why pool isn't on ESPN anymore. A couple of the pro players got caught in a little scheme and dumped some games and dumped some to make, you know, a few extra bucks.
Yeah. Well, this is a rough one.
I think he's gonna.
You got to play short side, right? Or are you just gonna live with the shot? Play 2 rails.
I think you might have to 4 rail this out almost. Kind of come up high on this rail as high as you can, and come out.
I don't think you can get high. I think the highest you can get is probably right.
That should be good though, right?
Ooh, yeah, it'll be close. Let's see what he does. This is gonna be close.
I don't know if you got there. You
He
got
didn't
too
get
low.
high enough. No. Ugh. See, that was rough. I think he could have overcut it though, and got to the high side like you're talking about. I like this, like Bob. Yeah, 3 rail underneath the short side. Might have been. It's the easier shot for sure. I think the 4 railer was there though. Oh, look at this. Right on the point. Right on the point.
How brutal.
Oh man. I'm not rooting for a winner or a loser. I'm just rooting for awkward. We'll see what these guys got.
it's going to be a little awkward. Another one of those in-between shots, too, kind of with shape.
I'm going to go around again, short side, I think.
That's what he was trying to do before.
Yeah, Jared, I think, honestly, the gambling part, I don't see a lot of fights over the gambling part. I see a lot of fights when people are drinking and losing, and that just comes down to the character of the person, poor sport, sore loser kind of thing. But, yeah, man, there's just a lot of drama in pool when there don't need to be. Just play the game, shake the man's hand, you know, all these people arguing about when somebody should go to the bathroom or when somebody should get up or move, you know, like these things that, you know, like just play the game. Just play the game. If everybody would just support each other.
Yeah, for sure.
And then also start holding people accountable. Start holding these cheats accountable. Start holding these people that are taking money, you know, when they shouldn't be accountable. Start holding the guys that are setting up and saying the tournament's going to run this way, but then the day of they change it, you know, to accommodate a few certain players. You know, hold those guys accountable. Like that kind of stuff has to stop for pool to grow. People don't want to plan for a tournament like well, a local example would be a tournament that gets advertised as a race to 2, and then sometimes you get up there and it's a race to 4, it's a race to 3, it's whatever they're deciding. It's like, you know, you kind of get sick of going because you don't want to, you know, if you plan for a race to 2, that's what you plan for, to be there time-wise, but then all of a sudden it's a race to 4, and it's like, well, now I'm going to be here till 2, 3 in the morning, and so, so you got to, everybody's just got to stick to what they're doing. Stick to their guns. Doesn't matter who's in question, who breaks the rules. I don't care if it's Shane Van Boning or Joe Schmo. You treat them the same, and that's something that I've learned from Evelyn and Danny. She was phenomenal about that.
Oh yeah. I was talking to Shane McMinn about that, and he goes, she would absolutely hold you accountable, but at the same time, she would do it with class.
Oh yeah, she didn't just raise her voice and get shitty with you. No, she told you what the problem was, and you're not going to do it again. That's it. So, yeah, that's a great way of him saying it. Very classy. Yeah, she was. She got on to me a couple times over the years, man. And I tell you, it did not feel good.
It's like you learned something.
Yeah, well, one time, one of them was something very simple. I was playing in a match, and I got mad, and I shot the cue ball in on the table next to me. And she come all the way down the other end from shooters, all the way to the very end of the building, and told me, hey, you're not hitting balls on the other table. It's like, oh. Felt like I just got scolded by my mom or something. I was like, oh, okay, I'll just sit here and be quiet. But, you know, I never did it again.
Yeah.
You know, I learned that that's not respectful, you know, to your opponent when you're playing, and you shouldn't be hitting balls on another table. You know, you just shouldn't be. So, yeah. Very wise, her and Danny.
I wish they'd start doing those Midwest 9-ball tour events again.
If they just did one more, it would be huge.
Be massive.
Yeah. Everybody would come.
Nice shot.
That was.
Yeah, we're pretty strict on that.
Yeah. We try to, like last time we started at 11. Our start time was 11, but then we need a few minutes to, you know, get our stuff in order. So we did 11 start time, but then 11:15 was the player meeting, that kind of thing. So, but yeah, we're very punctual with all that. As much as we can be, you know, sometimes you get started and somebody asks you a question, so you end up being a couple minutes late. But, yeah, there's no waiting on players, and if you're not signed up and paid by 11, you don't get in. It's that simple. Got to run a tight ship. Stay consistent.
Consistency is the key. Jesse's on the 9-footer, and he's like, man, these are buckets compared to what I play on.
Could be a rough day. 11-5 race. Who builds these formats?
Right.
Jeez. So we got 1,100 added Dave Haithman Memorial in 2 weeks.
Do we want to add that to 600 now?
Well, no, because people are going to look at that and be like, well, that's on top of the 1,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm just going to leave it right there. And let's see. I'll tell you what I can do.
Do like a total.
Yeah.
Total added. I'm good over here from the spectators, dude.
Oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing there.
I got nothing on this one though.
Does that look right? No, yeah. No.
That's true, Kimberly. That's one reason why you can't do it. I mean, like we were talking, like Jeremy said, you have to hold Shane Van Boning to the same standard as Joe Schmo. I mean, you just have to.
Yeah, that's how you get a loyalty with your people. How many matches? We are streaming one more. I'm gonna jump out there and play tonight right after this match here. I'll be playing a Division 4 player. It's gonna be an 11-5 race, so you're gonna get to watch plenty of pool. And hopefully, actually, I'm not even gonna say hopefully. You're gonna see some good pool tonight. I'm just gonna shoot good. That's all there is to it. Sit back and enjoy the show. Brandon's gonna hit you with that fire, dink it and sink it. And I'm just gonna run out from everywhere. That's a rail there. Get in there. I see what he's trying to do though. He's holding it.
Trying to cheat it just a little bit.
He held the hell out of it.
I think he needed to add some left.
Give it that extra little bit because he could have still shot it on the same line.
Mm-hmm. That left gives that object ball a little bit of right spin and kind of just shoves it forward just a little bit. One guy that would shoot those shots better than anyone I've ever seen in my entire life was John Mooney. He could cheat the rail from the side pocket all the way in. It just made me sick.
Oh, no. Hey, you appreciate that, Sean? We're always trying to make it look and flow towards, not too confusing, but we want to make sure the sponsors are on there first and foremost. Those are the guys that help us out. Guys and gals.
Mm-hmm. Darryl's making a game of it.
There he is.
Five to 3.
Boom.
That is a 2-2 race.
Tim is not happy about it.
Yeah, he's kind of hung that 9-ball the last game and did that little combo there on the 7-8 this game.
So you're watching pit battles here at the Coliseum. Coliseum is located in Springfield, Missouri. This is myself, Jeremy Hundley, and AG's place. We are the proud owners of this wonderful establishment here.
What's up, Sean?
There's Jessie Jelinek in the shot. Get out the camera angle, Jessie. Not yet, man. What you doing?
Just looking for the attention.
Man, this guy. Looking all snazzy. Got some hamburger hanging out, looking all Miami. Did you see that?
Miami
Yeah.
Vice.
What the hell's going on here?
Number one show.
He knows something I don't. I don't know what's going on.
I'm gonna wear a tuxedo in here once.
So I would love to wear like just a normal. You know how people just wear like the business suits? I'd wear that shit every day.
I'm wearing
I
the
don't
one
care.
with the long tail, and I'm gonna wear a monocle.
A monocle.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd just be uncomfortable as shit all day.
Gonna do.
Pain is beauty. Beauty is pain, beauty is pain or something.
16 would be a good number.
Yep, it's a good round number.
That is the goal in life.
We have plans that will be taking hold in the future of a very large place with
Full
lots of tables.
full experience of what pool should be.
Yep. We're talking restaurant, we're talking lounge area, all the good stuff, man. Stay tuned, folks. It's happening. It's happening.
Get people mentally straight, get them physically straight.
Take the bar environment out of the pool, but still have that place to have fun for people, you know? Like, it can be done. We just have to do it. Have to work at it.
Yep.
We take pool for granted. We got world champions playing for hundreds of thousands, and they're sitting on bar stools. You know what I mean? Like, it's cords running under them. Like, it's just not,
Yeah.
you know? They guys need to be playing in arena settings or something. You know, there's some kind of dedicated setting for pool playing, not just anybody can be yelling across the room and they have to deal with it, you know. That's the kind of stuff we just got to get rid of. For people to take these games seriously on a, you know, other than just a bar. So, what happened here?
Play safety.
Tell you who's about to play safe.
Right. This cue ball and 9-ball are about to try and get friendly. Oh, did it leak out?
No, but I think you may have only left maybe part of the 9-ball to jump now, which makes it a ton easier, right? Well, I don't know. Can he jump it? Is he too close to the rail?
Oh, you can jump anything, man.
Yeah. Jump it. I always have a hard time jumping when it's frozen. My cue ball's frozen.
Yeah, it does make it tougher, especially with the 9 being that close. Wow. I'd love to have a snooker table at some point, but that's just I just don't know if we'd get a lot of action out of it.
A lot of real estate for
Yeah.
a snooker table.
One of my most favorite games growing up was snooker.
Oh, I love snooker. I love watching snooker. Everything about it. They do it right.
Mm-hmm.
That's how pool should be.
Yep.
They put on a show and their stands are packed. Watching that shit.
And Matchroom's in charge of that.
Yeah.
So if they could only get pool going the same way, and
You
they're
just gotta
working on it.
produce it. Yeah, you just gotta produce the game. Start showing it. Some better light. Who won that game? Is that Hussey?
Yep.
Oh, Hussey. Well, that's gonna be my cue because it's getting close. I'm actually gonna step outside for a minute. Check that damn blinker fluid. I got a hole in it out there. Get over and check my channel out, y'all. Don't be. I'm gonna be making fun of Brandon on that channel a lot.
Oh, I guarantee it.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great for one of us. since he's going to be making fun of me on his channel, I say we can make fun of him tonight. We're going to have prime time material for him to go home and watch. Alright, we got a 2-to-1 race here. That first set, Darryl was breaking really well. Both guys were. And then it seems like the table just stopped being so nice. It's definitely not an easy table here for Tim to step up and take a hold of. If he can buckle down and make this one, the cue ball kind of floats out naturally to get to the 2. But it's just a very hard opening shot. He hit it really well. Alright, we're about to see if this 3 can squeeze in there with the 8. Looks like the 8's too far down on the point. Oh, and that would just make me a liar right there, right? Nice shot, Tim. He's definitely settled in. He started a little rough. Darryl was able to jump on him big and Tim just kind of settled down and started playing his game. Darryl's kept it close though. He's been within a game or real close there to the hill to put the pressure there on Tim. He did miss an 8-ball that first set that would have put him on the hill, and 7-ball maybe, but nothing to be ashamed of, that's for sure. Both players are playing well. Watch it. Alright, we're gonna move both of these balls here. I think he's gonna try and push the 9. I think he was trying to hit a little less of the 9. He did that. He definitely wanted to push it out like that, but he's hoping the cue ball would squirt a little higher, but he can make this, no big deal. Oh no. Oh, it's gonna drop. Well, that's gonna end that set there, and Tim's gonna take it down, and I'm gonna go ahead and get us ready for Jeremy and Jessie, and we'll be right back.
It's like a soft top. You see it's everywhere. It's like soft. So really just... All right.
All right, here we go. This is our 9 p.m. match with Jeremy and Jessie. And Jessie's gonna take down the lag there. Jeremy's got to win 11 to his 5. Here we go. I was telling Jeremy about Jessie, and Jessie's got a, I think he said it's even a 12-footer. I think he's got a 12-foot snooker table at home. Said it was a full size. Alright, so in our TTBA rules, that 9-ball on the break does not count. Period. It doesn't matter if it's in the... Oh, I guess.
I was just headed that way. I forgot why I came in here. Oh, turkeys. I need my jams.
I'll make sure to find that one again.
Soulmate?
Yeah. Yep, but TTBA rules, we do not count the 9 in any pocket on the break. Oh, man. And he may lock Jeremy up here on the 3. We'll see. It's already going to be weird. I don't think he can make it. I think it's glued a little too close to the 5-ball. Jeremy's just moving stuff around, trying to not leave the 4-9 combo, I'm guessing. I'm gonna start to get cold in here, too.
Yeah, it's like, okay. We'll get a little bit down.
I like shooting it the other way, where he first had the cue ball. Okay, so he can still make it. That changes things quite a bit. See if Jeremy can work with this. Very nice. He was able to just hit it nice and smooth and easy. Because if you try and hit that ball at all, it's gonna scratch. So he hit it nice and soft and was able to play off the point to his advantage there and pulled up for that 4 on the side. Nice shot. Jeremy looks to be very confident here right out of the gate. Very well done. One down, 10 to go. This is an 11-5 race. Jeremy's got himself a very strong team that he's getting ready to go to Vegas with. It's himself, Aaron Skivers, Grayston Scott. What a break. Looks like it's still going to hold up. And I believe Ronnie's on their team too. I can't remember if the exact squad, but that's pretty stout. I think the way this is sitting, he's just going to have to roll this up and play the 4 on the side. He's got to be careful not to stick himself behind the 7. Also not roll out. I think he can actually just kind of play into the 5 a little bit and push it down here towards this corner. He's got to really control it really well though. Very well done. Couldn't tell if he could push it towards this bottom corner or which corner he was going to be able to play it to, but he was able to play it out and still leave it out past the 9 and playing very well. It's going to be a break and run. Ugh. Watch yourself, cue ball. It's going to be tough here. Tough opening shot. I think Jeremy can at least see the one ball, so maybe he can get creative here and maybe sneak in down here. With the cue ball, depending on how much of the one he can see. He looks like he's trying to gonna maybe hit this third rail where he's looking at and trying to sneak the cue ball in down here below the 9. Hammer time. And then speaking of that, there you go. Jeremy, the Hammer Hundley. 674 Fargo rating, ranked 8th. He's trying to battle his way in and earn a spot there in the Division I playoffs. Like Jessie's gonna try and do the single rail here. One rail kick shot. Oh, and he hit it dead perfect and got rewarded for a good hit. Jeremy's just trying to thin it off the one and kind of leave the same shot, maybe a little bit tougher with the one ball down here on this rail. He's kind of got to spin the cue ball a little bit, maybe put a toucher right just to spin it between the 2 and the 7. He hit it really well. Very precise there. Hit you with Jeremy, now I'm hitting you with Jessie. This is Jessie's a 479 Fargo on the Division 4, ranked 15th currently. With a win, this will get him some pretty good points, actually. So I want to say this would put him up around the 8th place mark if he can pull this out. Jeremy is playing well. Let's see what he can do here. Seeing if he can go ahead and just play this one ball in past the 6 and try and float up just past the 3 here and to play the 2 in this bottom corner. Just past the 3, don't lose it to the 7. He did. He's in a real rough spot here. He can't really 3-rail out. I think the 3 ball's in the way. So what he's trying to do is get this cue ball to spin, kind of masse-ish. Kind of dig into the felt around the 7 ball. Oh, I think he hit it. He's going to scratch. Alright, here you go, Jessie. Jessie's got a chance here. Kind of stop the bleeding a little bit. Jeremy's off to a fast start. He's going to leave him rough again. There's a lot of distance between that 8 ball and the cue ball, so there's not really a jump shot there, I don't think. I have seen Ryan Williams pull off something. I don't feel comfortable trying to get this cue ball to land. You just want to barely clear the 8 at this point. What a shot. What a shot. Can't tell if he leaked a little piece of this 2 ball to make it. That cue ball's deep in the corner, so if he doesn't have a piece of the 2 ball here, it's going to be hard to hit it. Very nice shot. Four ball got a little weird there on the 9. Cue ball's a little tough here in the 3, so he's got a couple of tough things to kind of look at here all in one shot. So he needs to really come up with a good plan here, and this is the key shot. I like it. Man, I like that shot a lot. Very nice shot, Jessie. It's not a super hard hit on the 3. I expect him to get a hit here. See if he tries to hit full into the 3 and go ahead and just make it. I'm not a big fan of hitting rail, 2 rails, basically hitting this far right rail first. I could see that being a possible shot, but yeah, I like that a lot better. Kind of take some scratches out. But Jesse's definitely in a lot better shape here than he was when he was just at the table last time, so he may have not got ball in hand, but he's looking a lot better. He can actually make this 3 ball in the corner and roll up. He didn't get there. He didn't get the speed down to get to the 4, and he missed the shot. So, but very well done there to at least try and get yourself to that point. Just got to get down and capitalize whenever you get those rewards for the shots that you've played. Jeremy's going to try and sneak this in behind the 6. I think he got it. It's gonna get awkward. What a shot. Kept the 5-ball out of the way. Actually think he can make this 4. He got down fairly quick there and very confident. Ooh, that's a little rough there. But I think he can make this 5 down here in this bottom left corner and sneak up behind the 7 there. Very well executed. Maybe the 7, same thing here, just 6 ball, sneak around the 7. Play the 7 in the same corner as the 6. Very well done. He was more comfortable there, had a little more of an angle than he would like to try and maybe hold the cue ball there for the 8 and the opposite side there, so the better shot was definitely to bring that back out and shoot the 8 down here and rim the opposite corner or side there on the top. Key shot there was whenever Jessie played that really good safety and was able to knock the 4 away from the 9, and he just wasn't able to follow up there. That was the key shot of the rack there.
That jump shot was with my old one.
Nice.
Go back to it.
Might be able to get him another break and run here. This is the shot here to see if he can. The 6 to the 7. I mean, if he can leave himself a very small angle and just kind of control the cue ball, he should be okay. Well, I just heard a noise out there. It sounds like he might have hooked himself just a little bit. He needed to come up maybe another inch or 2. Maybe. We'll see. He's not real happy with it, but at the same time, it could be a lot worse. He's got a shot here. What's up, Seth? How you doing, brother? Looks like we'll be having you in Friday or something, right? Couple slots. Overcut it and still left it tough. It's definitely something Jessie can handle here. Sounds good, man. I'll be here. Oh, man. I know Jeremy was talking to you about our pit challenge, and we were going to try and do them this weekend, but since we're getting our other table in, nice shot, Jeremy. We're, oh man, I figured that'd hit that rail and kind of bounce out. Did not do that. But, we went ahead and we've moved our pit challenge to the end of the month. It kind of makes sense. This is it. This is final month for points to climb up the leaderboard. So, why not do it after the big event? Get people excited to get into them. We'll have 2 tables. We'll be able to do more entrants. So, I think we're gonna do it the 4th weekend of the month. Wow. That 5 ball might be the only problem. If it goes by the 8, it won't be too bad. He could also play it in that top corner because the 6 ball's real nice. Just kind of see, it looked like it might go by the 8. He didn't hit that real well. I think he's still got his options here, though. He can still get where he needs to. Hopefully it works out, Seth. I think we're gonna have them back-to-back days and have 16-man tournaments and do one Saturday and do one Sunday. Very well shot. Speed is perfect. And Jeremy's on point right now. He's just about gotten out every opportunity at the table. They've had that one safety battle, and he left himself real tough on one shot. I think the 7-ball, and then Jessie missed it as well, and Jeremy's about to outrun the spot. There it is, plants the cue ball. 1 ball looks good, 2 ball looks good. His big shot really is here, even though the 2 to the 3 is the big shot. He needs to get the angle here. If he leaves himself to where he's shooting into the 5 ball, it's going to make it a lot tougher on the 3, and he may have to play a safety. So really his shape here to the 2 is the key. He didn't get there. He's playing right into the 5. So I think he's trying to see if he can play into the 5 still, maybe bring it to this rail. If he can put some bottom right on this and use the 5, yeah, he's looking at it. It's going to bring it into this rail, and maybe he can spin it, which is exactly what he's looking at. He's trying to spin it off the 5, off this rail, and get enough juice to come up to this top rail. Got to do all this, still make the 2 ball, so very tough shot we've got right here. Let's see how he handles it. It's really kind of basic. All you got to do really is just get down, dink it, and sink it, and it's pretty easy from here. Oh, we went for the bank instead. That would have been really nice. Look at that shape. Once again, Jesse's up here with a tough shot. I think what he's got to do is just hit the edge of the 2 super thin to try and get it to kind of go behind the 3 and get this cue ball out a couple rails by the 9. Very similar to that. That's going to work out really well, but I was thinking a little thinner on the 2. It gets you more speed on the cue ball. A little more separation. But he's got a half ball hook here, so that's really good shot. Jeremy's trying to get down here below the 5. Oh boy, I think he got that. These 2 are playing some really good safeties when they are there. I think that's all Jesse's really had a chance to do. He's gotten to shoot a couple balls, but he's really just came up and he's been playing safeties or kicking at something. So Alright, that takes the hard stuff out of the way. The 2 to the 3 was definitely the hard part of this rack. I'd say his hard little section here now is from the getting shape there to the 5 to the 6. He's kind of looking at his options, like, do I want to roll this up and play it up in the corner? So he's looking to see. Kind of almost have to see exactly where you get with the cue ball here. You've got to have a plan, but see, like, if this holds up, you may have to do something different. Like maybe just use a little bit of bottom right and spin this, wrap this around this bottom right corner pocket and back above the 6. May have been what he was trying to do all along anyway, but and now he's got the 8 to contend with here. Maybe he just plays it just below the 8 here. Leaves himself a little tough cut. Or maybe he's going to go 2 rails and try and get above the 8. We'll see. Okay, he's going to take the... It's not super hard, but... There you go. He's got a few different things he can do here too. I think he can draw this. Let's take a look at this other angle and see if it helps any, because right now it's either top right and 3 rail it around, or try and draw it back to that bottom rail. Don't scratch. He stroked it and got away with it there. Alright, so at least he didn't scratch there. He did come up dry, but the 1's tough, and nice shot. I think Jessie's getting tired of Jeremy. Listen, I can play some pool too. I'm just firing them in now. This is the shot here. He's going to get a good leave here, I believe. I think he can still see the top side of the 4, so what Jeremy can do here is actually just really just kind of stop the cue ball and send this 4 ball out like 3 rails. If he can't maybe see the whole thing to make it, I don't know. Oh, he's going to kick at it. Just kind of send it up by the 8 and try and get the cue ball to come out by the 7, I bet. I think it got the window.
I'm gonna go back over here to this monitor. So what Jesse's kind of doing there is he's really just kind of jabbing. He didn't have a real good stroke. You can see him kind of follow through and then pull back. He didn't really complete the stroke there and finish his shot. See if we can draw this back and play the 7 in the side. Oh, he had a little bit of right on there to make this a little better. Perfect. Very well done, Jeremy. See if he can keep that break up. He's been able to plant the cue ball. Get a decent look at the 1 ball. He just really got out of line on the 2 that last rack, and it was definitely an easy one to get out of line on. Oh man. He actually was able to plant the cue ball a little. I mean, there was a hop and a skip, but the 2 balls is what came out and smashed it in the side, and Jesse's got a really nice open table here. I don't really see much of a problem. I was wondering what he was doing there. I would have kind of liked to have left a little bit more separation between the 3 and the 2, but he should be okay still. Like I said, not too many problems here, so he can kind of just worry about, oh, I think that was more of that jab again. You can kind of see him go through. Yep, and he pulled the stick back. I mean, you kind of have to on those closer shots, but I think he still could have got away with a little bit smoother of a stroke. You can see Jeremy using lots of spin on the cue ball and creating angles with the spin. He didn't draw back as far as he'd like. He came up a little short, but he's still going to be okay. He can 3-rail around that 8 ball. He's not going to want to use a whole lot of top, but he kind of wants this cue ball to come out a little sideways first, just kind of a little parallel, and then he can let the spin kind of give him some speed and get around the 8 ball, just like so. He didn't want to use too much top, because then what he's doing is he's just going to dig into the rail there and maybe hit the 8 ball. He's definitely going to want to leave a little angle here just to get back to the 9 easier. Very well done. It is a 3 to 5 race here. was actually a really good break there. I don't think he needed to maneuver around, but he did a good job there getting between everything. He's going to do it again, but I like a draw stroke here. Definitely like to draw that ball back up close to where his elbow was. Yeah, I think he's going to leave it tough. Left it very awkward and tough here. I think Jeremy could kind of bank off this rail into the 5 a little bit. Try and leave that 3 ball up top side of the table. Yeah, I think he's looking at it. Try and get that cue ball to come down about where his point is, or where the tip of his cue is. Kind of bounce around the 9. That way he can, if he doesn't get the perfect safety there, he's leaving distance with a little bit of a cut. He's really got to control where this 3 ball goes. He doesn't want it really to leak out to the center of the table at all. If he can rub the 5. Oh, he didn't even have to. Wow. Okay. What a great shot. He was able to hit that so thin. He was able to control the speed just by really just rocking the 3 ball. That was a great shot. It was a good hit. There you go. He's got just enough of it. He can use some top right here. 3 rail this out to play that 5 on the side there. He's got a really good angle here too. Just kind of use some top left. Kind of bounce off this rail just a tad. Very well done. Just use a straight high ball there to kind of hold that straight line back and forth off the rail. Nothing too crazy. Nice shooting, Jeremy. You can see Jeremy rocking his Doug Burnett jersey. Very, very nice jersey. And his custom-made Under Armour Table Titans hat. You can see there on the side there it says Table Titans. I think he's going to try and bury this 1 in to the 5 just to control the speed there. Maybe bounce the cue ball back out. It's hard to tell. Now he might be kicking in behind the 1 and he might try and get that cue ball in with the 3 and the 5. float this one ball back down to the bottom rail here. That's gonna work. Well, I'm not sure. Maybe he didn't get a rail after contact. I thought he did. He chased the 4 down to see if it hit a rail, so I'm gonna assume that's what it was. I appreciate that, Bree. Didn't know you could see me here in the booth, but appreciate the kind words there. Oh, man. If Jeremy is playing as well as he is, you definitely didn't want to leave that there. It just seems like if you leave him a shot, he's been getting out. Nice shot. Another fine out. It's going to be Jesse's break. It's a great break again. Jesse's actually got a really good break going on. The only problem he's really got is the 6 to the 7. Even then, I think that's manageable. Oh no. Who all I have in the chat with me? I wish there was a way I could see. Looks like I got my pops in here watching, Mr. Ken AG. Depends on what day it is, how I'm feeling. It's either Ken AG or Ken Agee. But today we'll call him by my name, AG. Jared's back. Welcome back, brother. Thought we had lost you forever, man. You're missing Jeremy playing some pretty solid pool, man. I don't know if he's missed more than maybe 2 shots. A couple of tough safeties and stuff like that, but he's on, man. See if this combo is there. gonna try and make the combo and still control the 6 to where he can still play it down here in this bottom right corner. Oh man, he lost it. Lost the cue ball there. Looks like he may have ticked off the 7. Oh man, he had some left on there and spun the cue ball out away from the 8. We've seen Jessie though. He's a shot maker. He's able to leave himself tough. He's just got to make sure he doesn't run away from the 9 there. And he did a great job. There it is. He's on the scoreboard. There's no skunk there. How's it going, Pops? I'll be joining you in the wee hours, waking up. Gotta wire a house up, so I'll be working outside all day. 100-degree weather, and so we're gonna get there as early as possible. I think he was able to avoid to have to shoot over the 7 ball. Good news is hopefully going in early, I get to get off early and I can take a nap before heading up here. 'Cause it is my day. Oh man. I'm a low voltage electrician, so I do. Tomorrow I'm just doing TV, internet, wiring up some wireless access points, and also doing a surveillance system. I'm wiring up 11 cameras, 5 TVs with a cat and a coax at each TV, a network jack in an office that has 2 cats, and then the surveillance system goes in a safe room. Oh yeah. I do lighting control systems as well. I do I do everything, man. Home theaters, Savant home automation systems, centralized audio and video systems. Oh, look at this. What a shot that was. That might be the shot of the match so far. I'm supposed to be a nerd, but tomorrow I will be playing construction worker. Ah, very cool, man. Nothing he can't handle here. It's a nice little angle to get shape back to the 9, so nothing to worry about. He's been playing great. That's it for that set. Nice shooting, man.
That's why they call me the hammer. Like that 3-ball? Put that on the highlight reel, boy.
That was sick.
I hit that ball exactly how I wanted it before I looked at it, too. See?
Yeah.
All that chat. The whole world be the wrong person and everything.
Ron cracks me up. No joke, man. He's on fire right now. I'm not off Friday. I have to go and do a trim out on a house that's right down the road from us. So I will be working Friday. I don't think it's going to be anything crazy though, so I might be able to go in late and pick Ashley up from the airport and get to see her for a minute before I go into work. Boy, he had to hit that one thin. I think he's picking a piece of paint up off the table. Piece of pink paint from the 4-ball he had to chip off there. Bob Jeremy is the one in the black and white. He's the one that has to go to 11. He won the first set, so he's shooting now. Gray cap, black and white shirt. I'll throw up his Jeremy Hundley right here. Oh, look at this. Just slices it in thin as can be, wraps around close into the pocket so he can come out high in that rail and get great shape there on the 6-ball. Jeremy does not like combos though, and this is going to be a little wonky, so yeah, it's not too bad. It ended up pretty good, but 9's close to the pocket, so even Jeremy not liking these, I'm still going to favor him to easily make this. And he missed it. I jinxed him. He hates combos.
The worst combo player on the planet.
He just said that he's the worst combo player on the planet. He's not real happy right now with that.
Worst combo player on the planet, Brandon.
I didn't make any comments about it or anything before you shot it.
Dude, it's terrible. It's terrible. I can make all kinds of weird shit. All kinds of hard shots.
That 5-ball.
Yeah. Cannot make a combo. You know what? When I got down on it, I said what I should do is just come underneath it and pop it out. I said, no, make a combo. No, never again. I'm not shooting another combo the rest of this damn set. 5 reelers if I got to.
Oh, man. I don't know, Pops. So I've got 2.5 bottles of Gatorade down, a big chunk of my big water bottle down, another water bottle down, and I still feel like death from the heat today. That's gonna work out there. It's a little weird angle. Get up here, Jared. Play him in a pit battle. best 2 out of 3 sets. Very well done. Oh, there's a break. Got a good little kiss there. I'm going to say he's about 95% chance here to get out. Little break and run. I'm pretty sure Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday. You'll just have to. You might actually see if you can message his. Let me see, Jay. Yeah, you can go to his J_Hundley_TT page. See if I can comment it in here. You can go to that page there, like it, and send him a message, and let him know you'd like to play him. I think he's got one more pit battle left. See if he uses some more inside here. See if he plays it. It looks like he's playing in the corner. No, Jared. He'll play anytime. He's really just wanting to play right now, mainly because of he's got Vegas coming up. Okay, he did play it to the side. A little short, but he's going to be okay. You can actually, I think he can still punch this more towards the center of the table. Use some right hand spin, maybe. No, he's going to 3-rail it out. It's hard to tell. Three-rail it out and go short side. Talked about that several shots watching the last match. There we go. He plays pretty solid, doesn't he, Bob? He's one of our top players here in the area, and his Fargo is only a 674, but when he's rolling, he's right up there with the big dogs. He's beaten Sky Woodward in tournaments and Justin Bergman, and he's placed really well in some top national events as a junior. He and I both, we never played on a team together, but he and I both played some junior events, and he's not real thrilled about this, but he's got to shoot it. There it is. As he celebrates. Oh, he got a little... No, the 6-ball floated out. I was going to say, he got a little bump and a kiss. That whole corner's just got awkward. He could 3-rail this 9-ball in, or 1-ball in. Try and hit little high side and see if he can bump into the 7 too. Why not? He's going to want to come out just at that 3rd diamond, I believe. He doesn't need to try it by any means, but... Oh, he's going with the Mass A. Had just the right spin. Kelly, he just got done saying, Jeremy did, he said he's never shooting another combo again, but he had to take that one. He's gonna 2-rail. Oh, he got it on the way out and on the way in. Yep. Bob, Jeremy is 36. Just turned 36. Here we go. He's going to bring out the old poison jump cue. This is one he had a long time ago and retired it and brought it back out. Looks like he had a little bottom right. He didn't quite stroke the cue ball like pure center. and kind of forced a little unwanted masse just a little bit. Still a great jump shot. Oh, look at this. Got a couple of nice kisses there off the 9 to help him get shape to the 3, and then about made it. Oh no, Jessie, no. You gonna shoot this 9-ball combo, Jeremy? You're gonna just... He's gonna miss it. He said he was gonna shoot the combo just so he could say he made 2 combos. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna miss it. Don't do that. There it is.
Wasn't even shooting that combo.
I heard you say I'm gonna shoot it just so I can say I made 2. I'm like, you're gonna miss
I
it.
might do it. Bob, I'm a studly 36, my man.
Just hitting my prime.
That's right. Feeling good out there. I feel like this cue ball's on a string.
Right?
Shit, Mass, eh? I'll shit myself. I haven't been able, you know what I mean? I was like, well, that's all I got. The 9-ball covered up the 3-railer, I think.
Then you hit the 2-ball or the 2-railer pretty good. So.
Yeah, so I was just happy to hit it. I don't think I could have made it the way the combo lied.
Yeah.
Got share butt, folks.
Yeah, you can tell when Jeremy's feeling it because he's got a little bit more pace to him. He is one of the faster paced players, but he plays, when he hits that, he's almost unstoppable. Oh no. Jesse's been getting some really great breaks. He's just not been able to follow him up real well. This is one here that can get a little tricky. A lot of people could really lose that cue ball coming. I always talk about it, shooting out of the corner pockets. You can really lose it. Or sometimes it's like that thing just hits in some quicksand if you try and use high ball. It just kind of glues itself into that corner. Shot, Jeremy. Speed's off a little bit, but the way you're shooting, wouldn't worry too much about it. You just have to worry about making the shot here. Made it. Good shot. Jessie just had such a great break there and then fouled. I mean, it was a quick rack. Everything was just open. Jeremy did have a few testers in there, but like I was saying, the way he's playing right now, it's not a big deal. Nice shot. A little tough here on the 2, but I think he can still handle it. He's really just got to make this, and I'd use spin more than low ball. You don't want to try and draw back and just barely nick this point and do something silly. I think if you can just put a little bit of left, maybe just a little touch below center with left, and get this cue ball to spin back out. Basically yo-yo around that side pocket. Oh, he felt good about the bank. Jessie does have a good look here. Cue ball's kind of floating down there towards the 5 in that corner, so he's got to be careful there. Maybe he can kind of force it up. Yeah, I didn't mind that. Try and play the bank and then just get the cue ball to roll back out a little more closer to this bottom side pocket. Yeah, Bob, that was kind of an uncomfortable cut. And then to control the cue ball back and forth around the side pocket he had, the bank wasn't a bad. Yeah, Jared, appreciate you always stopping by and all the kind words, man. We'll get you in here, and you might have to just send Jeremy a message on his players page there, and I'm sure he'd love to play you. You have a great night, man. I think he's got the edge of the 2. Oh, that was a good try. Alright, I don't see too many problems here. He's already starting off good here on the, holding a good side here on the 3, kind of a little stop shot, and then now he can just do another little draw shot with maybe some right, maybe a little spin off the rail. Just little bitty angles. Like here, he's going to want a little bit of an angle. I mean, he's not too worried about it, but perfect. We have a 4-5 race here. Jeremy needs 5 and Jessie needs 4. Jeremy's got one more to outrun the spot and be even up. Another good break. I think he's going to have a look at the 2. 3-5 doesn't look too bad. It's hard to tell if that 2's locked into the side or not. I don't think it's going to matter. He can just kind of float between the 9 and the 3 there. Oh, wow. That got awkward. I think Jessie's just breaking really, really well. Leaving the table all spread out, and then he's just not capitalizing. And the way Jeremy's playing, it's almost like he's making it easy for Jeremy on his breaks. And I can sit there and say, you know, there's nothing wrong, you know, with this rack. This is an easy rack, blah, 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 but you still have to get up and execute, and Jeremy's really doing that really well. Very nice. He's not too worried about that. Just used the touch inside to kind of straighten the cue ball up, and I think he got a little too much of it, but like I said, he's not worried about it. He's just rolling right now and in the zone, so. Alright, 4-4 race here. Oh man. I think he's gonna get a look at the 2. Got a little weird there with the 4 on the rail, and the 5 and the 8 kind of frozen together. So that's what Jeremy's looking at now. So he was trying to get above the 4 ball. I'm interested to see what he's playing here. Might just try and I'd maybe just clip the edge of the 4 and maybe play this a couple of rails back and forth and try and leave this below that 6-9. Try and get that 4 ball to maybe bank to this bottom rail and then back up to the left short rail. Try and play it safe. Or maybe he can just bank it straight to the short rail and then spin the cue ball by the 6-9. Ooh, he might be banking this back cross side and trying to 3 rail into the 5-8. We'll see. Kind of no harm done there. Now it's kind of Jesse's problem. See what he decides to do here. He could just was trying to come back into the 5/8 with the cue ball. Oh no. Might have hit the 8 first for there. Didn't really see. Oh, okay. Nothing major. Just nitpicking it. Maybe 8 inches too far, 6 inches too far on a straight line, but no big deal. It did hit the 8 first, so even if he didn't scratch, it was still a foul. I was not really looking at the screen, and then I tried to catch the replay and was looking at something else, so. Alright, we need a 3-4 race here. Shot. Alright, let's see if he's going to play it in the top right corner or the bottom right corner. Bottom right it is. Still just rolling. I don't expect him to slow down now. Alright, we have a 2-4 race here. Okay, you got a little love there. Oh boy, this set up nice. This could be a quick rack here. 4 ball looks to go by the 8. We can use some follow here on this 3 ball. Just go ahead and make the 2 and leave himself just a little follow shot so he can just. Oh, he doesn't really need to. It looks like he might have got the angle to just kind of punch it over. Let's see. Nope, he was using the follow. Okay. 7 ball sitting there in the corner just makes this pretty for the 8 ball. Nice out. Jesse's break. See if he's going to keep doing it. It's basically what I was talking about. Jesse's actually breaking really well. Like, he's almost breaking perfect. And then he's done something afterwards that's either giving Jeremy ball in hand or just a wide open look, and Jeremy's just rolling. Looks like he may have slug racked himself a little bit. Looks like a couple of, at least the 2 ball may have rolled out. That's right, Bob. He's there. He's one dink it and sink it away from a win. Let's see. Oh, man. 1, 2, the 3 to the 4. And honestly, looks like the window is there. The 2 ball lays up real nice, so he doesn't have to really travel much. Oh, that got weird. Okay, so that kind of hinders what I was thinking there. He could have just laid up and kind of... He can still get there. Yep, he's going to get there just fine. Nice shot, Jeremy. So now we can actually just kind of stun this a little bit. Just kind of, you can see the break line there. He can just kind of bring this back, and then he can play with some top English and play that 5 in the side next. Wrap this around a few rails and yeah, right where he's looking. Oh, that's the first shot I've seen him miss in a long time. Oh, Jessie. I think Jessie's just kind of feeling a little defeated, and he's not really in it. Gonna say, we'll see how he's feeling and how he plays that. He could have drew that back, put some stank on it and played it in the side, or just felt confident in his shot making to shoot the 7 in the corner. And that's it. I'm sure my man Jeremy's going to want to come in and get on the mic after that one. He played some phenomenal pool, that's for sure. Well, that's going to take me off the mic for the night. I'm going to go into work as early as possible, so I'm probably going to get there about 4:30 in the morning and try and beat this heat so I don't have to work out in 100-degree weather and get heat sick, which is probably going to happen anyway. But appreciate everyone coming to hang out with me here on the stream. It was a great night, great matches. And some great shooting. Figured you'd want to come in and
Hammer time. That's why they call me the Hammer, baby. Subscribe to my channel. No.
Appreciate that, Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all finished up. So
I felt good. That might be the best I've played in a long time.
you played great, man.
I was in dead punch, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
That last ball you
That
bobbled
damn
in the
fool.
corner, I think that's the
Yeah.
only ball I've seen you missing forever.
Ugh. Damn thing. All right, well.